Namaskar, hello students. Today we will discuss an important topic, that is teaching as profession or teaching as a passion. In this chapter we will discuss what are the need and importance of teacher for the society. Second thing is that what are the good qualities of a teacher. If you want to be a good teacher, what qualities are necessary. Third thing is that what competencies the teachers should require, what competencies a person should require to be the good teacher. Next is what are the role and responsibility of the teacher. Teacher as the facilitator, teacher as the nation builder, teacher as the planner, teacher as the supervisor, as evaluator, and so on. So in this chapter, we will discuss in detail about the teacher, particularly those who are interested to be the teacher in the future, the B.Ed students, M.Ed students, education students, and whoever else. This chapter or this video will be very helpful. You know, what are the needs and importance of teachers in the society for students and for we can say for the globe. Dear friends, teachers are the nation builders. They are the nation builders. They are the architect of the state. They are the architect of the society. And they are the destiny makers of the youth mass. They are the architect of the society. They are the social engineers, you can say. Social engineers. And they are also the custodian of the futures. The future of the students and are also the country saved in the hand of the effective, committed, and dedicated teachers. Good teachers can create a good society. Good teachers can create good students, and good students can serve the society well. That's why they are called you are the architect of the nation. So, for the Indian concept, as you can see, novel, what is the role of the teacher? What is the place of the teacher? The teachers are at the apex level. They are next to the God. Ancient Indian, your scripture says that teachers are, the gurus are the next to the God. In the Western side also, the Western people also believe that the teachers are the architect of the nation. They are the maker of man. They are the maker of the history. They are the maker of the history. So it is said, well said, God has created a man after his own image. God has created a man after his own image, but teachers fashions child after his own image. So the teachers fashion the child after his own image. It means that you can understand better what is the personality of the student teacher, how personality of the teacher impact on the students. Hindu epic says that who is the teacher? What is the role of the teacher? The Hindu epic says the child receives second birth. The child receives first birth is given by the parents, mother, and the second birth is given by the teacher. So the child receives second birth at the hand of the teacher, and books may teach. The books may teach the child, but the teacher educates. It means that the child is being educated by the teachers only. Could you get my point? This is the definition of Hindu ethics regarding the teacher. Humayun Kabir says, teachers are literally the arbiters of nation's destiny, arbiters of the national destiny. The destiny, the fate of the nation is decided by the teachers in the classroom. That's why your Indian Education Commission says the destiny of India is being shaped in the classrooms. So who are the architect of the classroom? These teachers. They are the inspirational icons of the students. They are the motivators. They are the examples, or they are the role model of the students. So the teachers' role play a very important role, not only for the bright career of the students, but also to make a cultured, civilized society. Could you get my point? Dr. Abdul Kalam, the former president of India, the great scientist, the great statesman, we can say, the great guru, the great teacher, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam says A student spends 25,000 hours in the campus. 25,000 hours in the campus. The school must have the best teachers. The school must have the best teachers and who have the ability to teach, love teaching, and build moral qualities. What is the role of the teacher? The teacher, first thing, the teacher should have the quality to teach, to motivate the students, to teach the students. Effective teacher can only teach effectively. So the teacher should have the ability to teach. He should love the teaching. A person become the teacher by chance or by compulsion. We cannot say he is a good teacher. A teacher by choice, who has the love and affection and passion and commitment toward the teachings. And next, the teacher should have the moral qualities. His teacher should be morally sound, morally strong. His moral, his ethics, his moral principles, his moral behaviors all should influence the students. So this is the definition of your Dr. Abdul Kalam regarding the teacher. Let us discuss what are the qualities of a teacher. What are the qualities of a teacher or a good teacher? The Secondary Education Commission, which was formed under the chairmanship of Dr. Lakshman Swamy Mudaliar, that is called the Mudaliar Commission also. The commission 1952 says regarding the teachers, we are however convinced that the most important factor in the contemplated educational reconstruction is the teacher. His personal qualities, his educational qualification, his professional training, and the place he occupied in the school as well as in the community. The reputation of the school and the influence on the community invariably depends on the kind of the teacher working in it. It means that the Secondary Education Commission focuses the teachers, the recruitment of the good teachers, because the reputation, the name and fame of the school depends on the teachers, the work culture of the teachers, the personality behavior of the teachers. And if the work culture of the teachers are good, the school will influence directly, indirectly to the society. It means that the teacher plays direct role. The teacher play a very active and pivotal role in order to build up a good society. So a teacher should be adorned with the good qualities, multi-dimensional qualities and competencies. He should be the role model for the students. He should be an icon for the students. He should be an example for the society, because the society members also learn many more things by the teachers. The society members also influenced by the personalities, the behavior, the qualities, the commitment of the teachers. Let us discuss what should be the quality of the teachers. The qualities can be divided into three parts. First is your personal quality of the teachers, educational qualification of the teachers, and professional competency of the teacher. These three things play a very important role to make a person a good teacher. A good teacher should have the good personal qualities. He should have the good educational qualification also, and he should have the professional competency. Without professional competencies, a person cannot be a good teacher. Okay. So what should be the personal quality of the teachers? What should be the personal quality of the teacher? First thing, that a teacher should be physically strong. What Aristotle says, creation of sound mind in a sound body. Without sound body, sound mind cannot be possible. So without health, good health, physically strong, a teacher cannot be good teacher. So the first criteria is that Sarira Adyam Khalu Dharma Sadhanam. One should be physically strong, mentally or intellectually sound, okay, socially well adjusted. The teachers should have the quality to adjust in the society well. Social qualities, social efficiency are essential for the good teacher. Then emotionally well balanced. A teacher should be emotionally well balanced. He should have the control over the emotions. He should have the emotionally well balanced. Next, spiritually matured. One should be spiritually matured. It means that next is laborious. The teacher should be laborious. The teacher should be industrious. Okay, and he should be dedicated, devoted, and dutiful towards the profession. He should have the dedication. He should have the devotion and dutifulness. And the teacher should be optimist. He should be open-minded. He should be open-minded. It should be dedicated or open-minded. So next thing is that honest, truthfulness, trustworthy. and he should be the teacher should be dynamic, he should be democratic and decisive. The teacher should be dynamic, decisive, and democratic. Okay, and he should have the creative. The teacher should be creative one. Should create some thing new. He should have the he should be innovative. The teacher should be constructive. He should be cooperative and critics. And next thing is that the teacher should be innovative and impartial. The teacher should be innovative and impartial. Okay, so these are the personal quality of the teacher. Let you discuss the what should be the academic quality of the teachers. A teacher should be academic sound. His academic qualifications, his academic competence should influence others. Okay, a teacher should have the good academic career. He should require the your teacher training. He should have the training. Okay, and he should have utmost patience, utmost love toward the teaching profession. He should have the curiosity to acquire the knowledge. Try to understand. A teacher, a good teacher, should be the student lifelong. It means that till the last breath, the teacher should try to acquire something. They try to acquire the knowledge. The thirsty of the knowledge should not be satisfied. What Rousseau says, a teacher should like a philosopher. A teacher should like a psychologist. Teacher should always try to acquire, construct knowledge. Okay, interest to conduct research. A teacher should be a good researcher. He should conduct research on the students. He should conduct research on the methodology, teaching competencies, different skills. And the teacher should be the skilled. He should have the good teaching skills. Okay, and the teacher should have the capacity to realize the value of teaching profession. He should understand the role of the teacher in the society. What should be the role of the teacher? And he should realize the value of the teaching professors. Okay, so this is regarding the academic your qualities of a teacher. Let me discuss the what should be the professional quality of the teacher. What should be the professional quality of the teacher? First thing that the teacher should have the mastery over the content. He should have the mastery. He should have the clear understanding, conceptual understanding on the content, methods, and also the approaches. The teacher should know what method should be adapted for what class. You know, the methods is not same for this the particular not the method is not same for the all classes, not same for the all contents, all subjects. Okay, that's why the teacher should add new methods on the basis of the need of the students, need of the content, need of the class, and needs of the situation also. Okay, so he should have the mastery of the content, mastery of the mastery over the approaches, the tools and techniques, etc. Next is the teacher should have the knowledge of instructional skills. There are several instructional skills are there. There are several core teaching skills. For example, introducing the topic, how to introduce the topic. In what way you will introduce the topic? That is a skill. Illustration with the example is a skill. Probing is a skill. Use of blackboard is a skill. Could you get my point? Communication skills. How to present. How do you connect with your students? That is also a skill. Questioning is a skill. What type of question you should ask? Where should you ask the questions? Could you get my point? So these are the different teaching skills or instructional skills. The teacher must have the mastery of the over the instructional skills. Another most important professional quality is that the teacher should have the sense of responsibility. A teacher should be a responsible person. He should have the concern for the students. He should dedicated for the students. He always think for the students and teach students in schools. And another thing is that the teacher should acknowledge, should respect, should we can say recognize the students' performance, the students' qualities, and the students we can say the students' talent also. And the teacher should love and care the students, accept the teaching as the profession. The teacher should accept the teaching and the teaching not only the profession but also the life. ଶିକ୍ଷକତା କୌଣସି ଖାଲି ଜୀବିକା ନୁହେଁ, ପେଟ ବଞ୍ଚିବା ପାଇଁ ନୁହେଁ, ଏ ଜୀବନ ହେବା ଉଚିତ ଅଛି. Let you discuss what are the professional competency of a teacher. A good teacher should have the different professional competencies, different your commissions, committees, thinkers, educationists, researchers have given different opinion regarding the competency of the teachers. Here I want to say the you can say the gist of the experts what said regarding the competency of the teachers. Some of the competency of the teacher is contextual competencies, conceptual competencies, okay, content competencies. Next, your transactional competencies, okay, transactional competencies. Next is your competencies related to educational attitudes, competencies to develop and use teaching learning competencies, teaching learning materials, okay, evaluation competencies, management competencies, how to manage the class, how to manage the time, how to manage the resources, okay, competencies to working with the parents, competencies to work with the parents, competencies to work with the society, how school community relationship is possible. So these are the different competencies. Let us discuss one by one about the different competencies. First is your contextual competencies. This category of competencies refers the competencies of teacher to contextualize his teaching relating to socio-cultural, economic, linguistic, and ethnic context. It means that whenever the teacher teach the students, he try to contextualize the content. It means that he should try to link the content with the our social culture, our cultural backdrop, our economic conditions, our linguistic aspects, our ethnic context. Side by side, the teacher should try to link the classroom situation with the community. They try to link the classroom teaching with the issues and challenges of our state, of the nation, and also the global scenario. Then only the teaching will be very effective, the teaching very contextual. The teacher should not go beyond the context. And next is your conceptual competencies. Another important competency of teacher is to have the conceptual clarity and understanding. I have already told you, each and every teacher, a person want to be a good teacher, he should have the conceptual clarity and conceptual understanding. Whenever the teacher teaches the students, he should have the clear understanding, clear conceptual understanding. Otherwise, the students cannot understand. He should be competent enough to link the concept with the daily life situation. So we should, the teacher should always go beyond the textbook, should go beyond to the classroom situation, and they link the concept with the life situation, link the content with the society, link the concept with the state as a whole. Let you discuss another thing, that your content competences. Dave committee said a teacher should have the mastery over the contents across the curriculum. Besides, he has the competency to identify the hard spots and simplification at the level of the learners. The teacher should have the competency to identify the hard spots of the students, difficulty of the students, and try to simplify the hard spots of the students in an easy manner. Okay, so the teacher has to come down at the level of the students according to the need and requirement of the students. The teacher should teach. Next is very important competency, is that transactional competencies. A teacher have the transactional competency. A teacher should be a good planner. A teacher should be a good communicator. He should have the good communication skill. If the teacher is unable to communicate well, if the teacher is unable to transact well, so the conceptual understanding, the mastery of the content will be fruitless. So the teacher should be a good communicator. He should be a good connector. Who can connect well with the students. So he should competent to interact with the students democratically. He should allow the students to share. All students should share with the teachers. So the interactive process, good interaction should be made, good dialogue should be made in the classroom situation, and it can be possible if the teachers have the good communicative skills. Okay, so your transactional competencies or communicative skill is one of the important competency of a good teacher. So competencies to develop and use the learning materials. The teacher should have that type of competency, that type of skill. That's why he can use the teaching and learning materials properly. The teacher should, I want to say one thing here, each and every teacher must use the teaching learning materials, because teaching learning materials creates interest in the mind of the students. So the teacher should have the quality to develop the resources, to develop, to improvise the teaching learning materials, and proper use of the teaching learning materials in the classroom situation. You can teach mathematics or language or science or social studies. The teacher should use the teaching learning materials, and the teacher should develop the teaching learning materials with the help of the students. That will also very effective for the classroom teaching. Next is the evaluation competencies. A teacher should be a good evaluator. He should have the competency to construct evaluation tools and techniques like test, inventories, scales, okay, so questionnaires, the question papers, etc. And the teacher should also be acquainted with the recent developments or emerged evaluation system like continuous and comprehensive evaluation, like choice based credit system, like grading system. Okay, so the teacher should also come across the evolution of the evaluation, or it means that what changes are made, what evaluations are made in the field of evaluation. The teacher should be updated. Okay, another important competency is that management competencies. A teacher should be a good manager. He should have the competency to manage time, resource, and space. Okay, resource management, in most of cases what happens, that schools have all type of the resources, teaching learning materials, map, globe, geometry box, and so and so, but the teachers are unable to use these things. So that is, we can say, that is very, we can say, a very pathetic situation. So every teacher should have the competencies to manage the resources available. The teacher should also develop the resources, low cost resources. The teacher also manage the time appropriate. The teacher should reach at the class at proper time and leave the class at proper time, exact time. Teacher should not come to the class late. This is the management competence of the teacher. And the most important thing, that the teacher's commitment, that plays very important. If the teacher is a committed one, if the teacher is dedicated, okay, so the teaching learning process will be what, smooth. The teaching learning process will be you are fruitful. The students will inspire to the towards the teachers. Okay, someone says committed teachers are more necessary than the competent teachers. If the teacher is a competent one, but if he is not a committed one, that competency will be fruitless, worthless. So competency is more important. Your commitment is more important than the competency. Actually, merely competent teachers cannot build the destiny of the students, the nation, unless they are committed. So the committed teachers necessary, and if the teacher is committed, you are automatically, because of his interest, because of his passion, because of his optimistic attitude, he can be competent also. So a committed teacher can easily become the competent. So those teachers are the assets and national property of a country, who are accepted teaching as a life, not profession or job. So in my view, a teacher is not an individual, rather a teacher is an institution. If he is competent, he is or she is committed, if he is dedicated. Okay. So this is regarding the competencies of the teacher. So if you turn over the pages of history, you can see very good teachers, very committed teachers like Sri you are Sri Krishna. You can see in Bhagavad Gita the dialogue between the Arjuna and Krishna. You are, the good teachers who developed the good gurus who who produced the good sisters like Sri Ram, Krishna, Chandragupta Maurya, Shivaji. So that's why the teacher should be dedicated. The teacher should be the competent. Okay, so the teacher should compete. Your commitment of teachers. What should be the commitment of the teachers? A commitment towards the self, commitment to the learners and schools, and commitment to the society, commitment to the profession, professional enrichment, and professional acceleration, and commitment to manage the value crisis. It means that I want to say here that what I have told you, that instead of the competent teachers, instead of not only the competent teacher can only make the history. For a teacher, a person should have the competency as well as the commitment. Without commitment, the competence is valueless. So what type of commitment is essential? A teacher should be committed towards self first. It means that a teacher should be committed to self first. He should focus in his physical focus to his physical and mental health with family welfare. A mentally weak and maladjusted teacher cannot give justice to anybody. So, for rendering his best efforts for profession, the students and society can only possible if he is personally well. If you can say if he is personally well, if he is personally in good position, well established family status, so what the teacher can be committed well. So commitment to the learners and schools. I have told you teachers should have the commitment to the learners, to the school. He should prefer the democratic learning strategy, keeping in view the needs and standards of the learners. His behavior, love, and affection should positively impact the learners, accept him as the parent, school as his own family. So the commitments towards the learners means or towards the school means the teacher should accept the students as their own children, and the teacher should accept the your school or the educational institution as his own family. Then only the teaching and learning process will be effective and this school will get progress. Next thing is that the role of the teacher for the building of a good society is also essential. So a teacher is not a paid employee, rather he is a social reformer, he is a social engineer or ideal of the society. His commitment to society is to make it reformed, balanced, free from social maladies, superstition, blind beliefs, and bad tradition. So mass literacy and social education should also the accountability of the teacher. The teacher should not teach in the classroom situation. Also, the teacher is the teacher of the society. The teacher is the teacher of the mass. That's why commitment to the society is also very important thing for the teachers, and the teachers should be also should have the your commitment towards the profession. So these are the regarding you can say I have told you the what the competence of the teacher. Now we will discuss what is the role of a teacher as a nation builder. What I have told you, the teacher is the nation builder, teacher is the architect of the society, teacher is the architect or fate maker of a nation. That's why your Indian Education Commission or Kothari Commission says the destiny of India is being shaped in your classroom. So actually, a prosperous nation, a good nation, a developed nation can be built in the sacrifice, commitment, perseverance, and devotion of the teachers. If the teachers are devoted, society will be what? Society will be well balanced. If the teachers are the very committed, the teachers are very competent, teachers are the devoted toward the students and schools. Ultimately, the country will be the developed one, the country will be the good one. So it can, that's why National Education Policy 2020 emphasis on the role of the teachers. They it has also given importance to develop the status of the what the status and self-esteem of the teachers, because the teachers are the nation builders. So it can frankly be said simply standing before the students and passing the information that are collected from the various sources is not merely the role of the teacher. So what's the famous point of the India that is, Kalidas once said very good definition given Kalidas by Kalidas regarding the teachers. So what he said, Kalidas says, if the teacher's scholarship is just earning bread, then he's not better than a shopkeeper selling knowledge. Try to understand. Very good comment or remarks given by our Kalidas, Navaratna, one of the Navaratna, the great poets, writer. He said, if the teacher's scholarship is just earning for bread and butter, or you can say, if the teacher is working for bread and butter, if the teacher is working for getting something, so he is not better than a shopkeeper selling knowledge. So he can be the knowledge seller. So the teacher plays very multifaceted role. Here I want to say what are the role of the teacher. What are the role of the teacher? Previously I have already told you the teacher is a personal engineer, teacher is a social engineer, coordinator, leader of the society, leader of the school. Teacher is the motivator of the students, motivator better of the you can say the society members. Teacher is a manager, teacher is an improviser, teacher is an advisor, an evaluator, a facilitator, a friend, guide, supervisor. So these are the different role of the teacher. The teacher is the what? Social personal engineer, social engineer. You can is a planner. Okay, teacher is a planner. Teacher is the leader. Teacher is the leader of the students. Teacher is the leader of the society also. The society admits or admits or accepts the advice of the teachers. Yeah, generally the teacher. That's why the teacher should be cool and calm. Teacher should have the clear vision, clear understanding, confident, commitment, and the teacher are the coordinators. They are the advisors. They are the motivators. So these are the different qualities of the teachers. So let us discuss the what are the rules and responsibility of the teachers, or the major role of the teacher and the facilitator of the learner. Let us discuss what are the role of the teacher and the facilitator of the learners. The teacher should create and provide a condition. First thing that here we will discuss about the what should be our commitment, what should be our role for the students. First thing that the teacher should create and provide a good learning environment in the classroom situation. The students should enjoy the class. Such type of the environment should be created in the class. Second thing that the teacher should give complete freedom and ample opportunity to the students. That's why the student can express their views and the teacher can explore the hidden qualities, expose the hidden quality of the students. So the complete freedom, ample opportunity, ample liberty and scope should be provided to the students. That's why the students can interact with the teachers freely and frankly. They can explore, they can expose their qualities, the latent powers. Okay, learners should be facilitated to explore their ideas from the diverse sources. So such type of the learning activity should be you are arranged by the teachers. That's why they are the qualities, the ideas can be explored, can be exposed. Okay, so they should be allowed to explain and elaborate the ideas on their own way. The students should be allowed to express their language should not be barrier. The students should be allowed to express their ideas, express their views in their respective way. Okay, so activities should be given according to the level and standard of the learners. So the activities should be organized in such a way that on the basis of the level of the students, the standard of the students. So the teacher should not arrange the activity according to his own will and pleasure. Activity should be student centric, learner centric, or we can say child centric. Encourage the learners for self, peer, and group learning as per the need. So whenever the teacher organizes different activity, he should give the individual activity or self activities, peer activities, group learning activity, that is called collaborative learning. The students should share with each other. They should build up something with the help of the friends also. So encourage the learners for self, peer, or group learning. Emphasize on the experiential instead of rote learning. The teacher should you are what focus on the experiential learning. They should not the teaching should be experiential. He should support the learners when they face any difficulty. He should act as the co-learner. The teacher should be the co-constructor. He should be a good observer. He should have the ability to communicate with the students in an informal way in the small group sessions. Project method and problem solving methods are the better for experiential learning. So the teacher should give good projects to the students. Problem solving, they should be allowed to solve their problems by themselves, by students. Your learners should not be discouraged during the learning process. They should not be discouraged. The students should be encouraged. The students should be encouraged. Or the another thing is that the learner should not be discouraged. The teacher should not act as the task giver or director. He should not impose anything on students. He should never act as information providers. So, dear friends, this is regarding this is regarding your we can say the teachers and what should be the role of the teachers and what are the quality of the teachers. So but if you have any difficulties, if you have any problems, you can share your views, you can ask the questions also. Thank you for your listening. the video, and very soon I will release another video on educational psychology. Thank you.